Hello dear viewers, you're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to English News Broadcast with me, Bersa Betagle. These are the major headlines for today. Seminar conducted to female students and teachers in Sawa. Commendable greening popular campaign in Foro subzone. Lebanon and Israel reach historic agreement on maritime borders. And Haitians protest against government call for foreign forces. On your local news, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch of Sawa and Higher Education Institution organized seminar to female students and teachers as well as civil workers of Warsaikalo High School from 7 to 9 October. The seminar was focused on basic understanding on law, health-related issues, as well as awareness and participation of females in socio-economic and political affairs. At a seminar provided under the theme Youth Guarantor of Future Eritrea, Ms. Aberrash Habtai, head of the union branch, called on the youth to take advantage of the opportunity being provided and reinforce participation and contribution in building a prosperous and stable country that guarantees the future of the youth. Pointing out on the contribution of strengthened organization in the implementation of the charted out development programs and safeguarding national sovereignty and ensuring peace and stability as well as in ensuring gender equality, Ms. Aberrash called on the participants to strengthen organizational capacity and take advantage of the opportunity being provided. Proceeding with your reports, the residents of Dongolo, Malka, and Airomale Foro subzone have carried out commendable greening campaign in their areas. Mr. Asmerom Shumendi, head of seeds development in the subzone, said that the residents have planted about 29,000 tree seedlings at the villages of Omar Kabre, Umle, and Dongolo and are in good condition, indicating that about 40,000 tree seedlings have been prepared for planting and about 1/4 of that have been planted due to various reasons. Mr. Asmerom called for establishing plant nursery in the subzone for better outcome. Mr. Asmerom went on to say that the residents, prior to the planting activity, had conducted ample preparation by preparing holes, and that has contributed in the successful implementation of the program. According to report from the subzone, about 32,000 tree seedlings have been planted in 2020 and 2021 through coordination by agricultural experts, and 85% are in good condition. On your last local report, medical professionals in Karen Hospital called on public for proper application of medicines, indicating that the mistakes being observed in applying medicines are lack of understanding. The professionals called for seeking advice from experts before applying medicines. The professionals also stressed on the life-threatening consequences of applying antibiotic medicines without doctor's prescription. Pharmacist Hagos Zerahaymanot, on his part, said that the sustainable control and supervision is being carried out on and timely information is being provided to pharmacies. Mr. Hagos also called on all partners for reinforced participation in the effort to raise the understanding of the public and proper application of medicines. In Ansaba region, there are 35 pharmacies at health facilities and 26 private ones. Dear viewers, do stay with us for the international news after the short break. Welcome back. On your global reports, Lebanon and Israel have reached a historic deal to end a long-time maritime border dispute in the gas-rich Mediterranean Sea. This is according to negotiators from the two countries. After submitting the United States brokered final draft of the deal to President Michael Aoun, Lebanon's Deputy Speaker Elias Saab said that an agreement had been reached which satisfies both sides. Lebanon's presidency voiced hope that the agreement on demarcation will be announced as soon as possible. President Michael Aoun had previously said that a deal would not signify a partnership with Israel. The two countries are technically at war. Israel National Security Advisor Eyal Haluta, who headed the Israeli negotiating team, echoed Elias Bo's remarks. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid's office hailed the historic achievement, which will strengthen Israel's security. A signing date for the deal, though, has not yet been set. On the last report of the day, thousands of people in the crisis-torn Haiti have taken to the streets of the capital Port-au-Prince against the government's decision to seek foreign military assistance to quell gang-related violence, with police using tear gas to disperse protesters. Demonstrators yesterday shouted against the foreign occupation and demanded the resignation of Prime Minister Ariel Henry, who on Friday asked international partners for the immediate deployment of specialized armed forces in sufficient quantity to stop the criminal actions of armed gangs across the country. Several people were shot and one person was reported to have been killed during the rallies. Protesters blamed the police for the death. Haiti's request comes nearly a month after one of the country's most powerful gangs surrounded a key fuel terminal in the capital city, preventing the distribution of some 10 million gallons of diesel and gasoline and more than 800,000 gallons of kerosene stored on site. Many Haitians have rejected the idea of another international intervention, noting that UN peacekeepers were accused of sexual assault and sparked a cholera epidemic more than a decade ago, which killed nearly 10,000 people. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now recap of today's major headlines. Seminar conducted to female students and teachers in Sawa. Commendable greening popular campaign in Foro subzone. Lebanon and Israel reach historic agreement on maritime borders. And Haitians protest against government call for foreign forces. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.